Hi, and I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to this edition of Hot Rod Hangout. And I got Rod here with me from Rod's Hot Rods. We're back on Faithful Avenue, and you're back. You just got back yesterday.
No, well, last night.
Yeah.
Back to work today.
Back to work today from Arizona.
Yep.
You can see Rod's got a bit of a sunburn going on. He's a little pinker than usual. Okay, if you didn't see our last video, the quick Coles Notes version is Rod had a car in Barrett Jackson during prime time. So it was called Alumarod, right?
Alumarod, yeah, 1930 hot rod, yeah.
Completely all custom, 100% made of aluminum,
Yep.
chassis, body, everything.
Yep.
The seats, the whole works, right? So,
One of a kind build.
you know, I mean, I think so many of us right now watching this video are dying to go somewhere. A lot of us didn't take our holidays this year, stuff like that. You made it down to the States to Arizona in Scottsdale. So I mean, besides the plane ride, we all know how that goes. You know, how was the experience when you got there? What was it like?
It was an awesome trip. We had such a good time. We flew down the first night. Stayed in Old Scottsdale, lots of fun down there.
Yeah.
And we went to the auction Friday, Saturday. Here's the story though. Our car was supposed to go through just after lunchtime. So we were in Scottsdale having lunch or breakfast. And one of our boys looks at the phone. He's like, they're on lot number 950,
And your car was?
980. We're in Scottsdale having breakfast.
You're not there yet.
We're not even done breakfast. So Old Scottsdale's a little bit of a jaunt to get up to Westboro, which where the auction is. So we had to call an Uber quick, and anyway, we got there. Our one son Riley that was with us, he sprinted to the wheel call to get our tickets. They were already sitting there, luckily, and we sprinted through the tents. And if you guys don't know how big Barrett Jackson is, we had to sprint through probably 3 SAS places to get to where the actual auction is, to where the car is in the lineup. Anyway, but we made it.
You don't strike me as a sprinter.
No, but I did my best, and I got there.
I got there.
Yeah.
So you made it to the car. Now it was already shipped down there. It had been there for a while, right?
It was already sitting down there.
It was sitting down there, right, ready to go. And
So we got there. It was already in the staging lanes,
Okay.
which is a different tent. They have a staging lane there. That's where the car was when we first got there. So some of the pictures we took and put online,
Yep.
that's where the car was sitting. Then it gets moved up to the pre-stage, which is right before it goes on stage. Mm-hmm. So when it's in there, you have to have certain passes to even get in to where all the cars are, and then to get on stage. So we followed the car up on stage, and it was quite surreal. Like, I've been there to Barrett Jackson lots, and
yeah,
it's kind of a surreal thing. I had our son Riley was taking a video the whole time,
awesome.
and it was fun. The car didn't bring what we thought it was going to bring. It was still fine. It brought 45,000 US.
Yeah.
And we had pegged it to be more like 80 to 100. But you know what? We had a good time.
Yeah.
And a good experience. And I would do it again for sure.
Would you? Yeah.
We're already talking about doing Texas and doing Vegas again. So.
Awesome. Yeah, because there's some stuff here too that would certainly classify and make it into those auctions for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you never know. You're taking a gamble. So
Yeah.
But it was fun. Like, we met some good people down there. Met up with Russ and Lorraine from the swap shop.
Yeah. Right. Good.
Yeah, we talked with them.
They're down there.
He was following me. It was kind of funny.
And then, of course, we had Pegasus go through, right? And for $1 million.
That was kind of cool.
And Gord Broda from Prince Albert bought it to sit next to Snakebit in his garage. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Byron was there, the builder. And here's neat. It was just all the people. Gary was there. Plonage, I think he helped get the car down.
Yep. Yeah.
And we're talking, and Gary's there talking, and this guy's talking to Gary. I'm like, who's this guy? He's like, that's Marty McSorley. I'm like, that's cool. It's just people everywhere down there.
Wow.
You know, it was just a cool experience.
Yeah.
Just meeting so many new people, and
Did you get to check out any cars yourself? Did you get some time for that?
Yeah, we checked out some cars.
Yeah.
It's like the world's best car show.
Nothing came home with you, hey?
No. You know what?
I mean, except for a nice fat stack of money, but
I did more deals down there for here than I normally do when I'm here.
Oh, really? Really?
So my wife was. So we did the Barrett for a few days. It's Friday, Saturday, which was the busiest days. There's probably 150,000 people there.
Wow.
It was absolutely crazy. So we did that. Then we spent the last 4 days just having a little holiday.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was just nice to relax.
Well, it's summer, right?
Yeah, he was wearing shorts. Went to the zoo. Did lots of stuff.
Oh, that's great.
It was fun.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we'll get some videos and pictures and stuff, and get some stuff up as well too. So let's take a look at what's new in the shop here, though. And despite it arriving yesterday, it's sold already.
Yeah, it was a busy day today.
It was a busy day today. Yeah, you sold some cars today. We'll talk about what's coming up, what's going to be here.
We got lots coming. Our truck is in Edmonton as we speak, bringing cars back.
Yeah.
And there's more to come from Edmonton. There's
stuff
going on. Yeah.
It's awesome. Let's take a look right now at a Mach 1 Mustang. Okay, Rod, I mean, you're standing in the spot where
this was where
we shot the second last video. There was that convertible in here.
Pace car was here.
Yeah.
Corvette was there.
So we got a whole bunch of room in here now.
Yeah, I come back from holidays and there's 4 empty spots.
So we know Thunderbird's leaving, right? We know down at the very end the Mopar's leaving.
The Dart sold, yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that Mustang in a second. The 56 over here.
That just sold today.
Yep. The Chrysler in the back.
The Chrysler in the back is sold today. Actually, our number 1 salesman, Wayne, sold that today. And the yellow Bel Air is leaving too. There's no sign on it yet, but that one's going.
That one's going. Holy cow.
And yeah, we got some empty spaces here. We're actually going to bring our new tow truck in here, I think, because we got space right now.
Yep.
And kind of go over it and get a plan for the decals and what we're going to do with it. And Wayne's really excited to get the new tow truck inside to go over it.
Awesome.
It's a cool tow truck. I don't think we got any.
We haven't done anything on it yet, but you've showed it to me at your house, and
that's pretty cool.
It's awesome. Yeah. A former
fire
truck.
Yeah, so all the spotlights and the beacons and everything works on the truck.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's in really good shape. Really? It's amazing. But I mean, most of those rural fire trucks didn't get used much.
Not many miles. It only has 50,000 miles on it.
That's hardly anything. No, nobody abused them either. They were always babied, right? Inside in a garage. Okay, let's make our way over to this.
This is our Wayne was selling too many cars this week, so he had to make a sign. He had to get his crayons.
You're out of signs. That's funny. Okay, what am I looking at? I know.
1969.
Yep.
Mach 1. I know all the Ford guys be like, "Oh, that's the wrong stripe on the hood and the wrong tail panel treatment." I know it. It's got a 70 stripe and a 70 lockout on the back. It's a 69. All numbers matching, original. Hasn't moved since the 80s.
Wow.
But all the underpinnings are done. New motor, new trans, new suspension, new interior, right down, like everything. Other than the paint, everything is brand new on those cars. Fully documented, all numbers match, build sheet, Marty report.
So what is it supposed to be back here?
We can ask the Ford guys.
Like stripes that way?
Apparently,
doesn't a Mach 1 have those stripes at the top? Maybe I'm wrong.
Apparently this is not right. Apparently this is from a 70.
Okay.
Same as the hood is from a 70.
Right. But it's an old job because you can see sort of some of the crackles in the paint there.
Oh, yeah, you can see all
you can see it up here. Yeah, all that stuff going on. But the cool thing is, unfortunately, yes, it's sold. The buyer, though.
The buyer wants us to restore it for him.
Yep.
So it's all restored already. Just the paint, a couple little details, but he wants to paint it back to the original color, which when we get to the trunk, we'll show you what the original color is.
Awesome. Well,
it's called silver jade.
Let's look under the hood first. Let's start there.
The color is actually green.
Yeah, it's a kind of a cool green that it's supposed to be.
But an unbelievable original car.
And look at the job they did in here.
This has all been redone.
Like it's 100% back to stock, brand new.
Like new grille, new bumpers, new rad, new pretty well everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like really well restored. Somebody even bothered to put a Motorcraft battery into it. It's a new battery, but you know, they got a Ford battery.
All the little details.
Yeah, totally. Really well done. So, I mean, based on what we see under the hood, we can assume that underneath it looks pretty much like that.
It does. The only thing underneath it needs is a torque box on the passenger side.
But wheels,
very common for these.
Right.
Wheels are brand new.
Wheels are brand new, tires, they're amazing.
The body is really, really nice.
It is, besides the little crackling. But I mean, somebody even bothered to pick up the, you know, the proper floor mats. The panels are great.
The heel pad for the Mach 1.
Oh yeah, look at that, the red heel pad. Yeah, that's right. But in here, I'm gonna duck in.
Part.
All right.
One of the most rare options you'll ever see on a Mustang. This has got a swing away steering wheel.
So do I simply pull this?
No, it does it automatically.
It does it automatically?
So when the car is running, it's on vacuum.
Yep.
And when you put the car in park, then the wheel tilts up.
What? Really?
Yep.
Amazing. Well, I'm noticing here Mach 1, right? And you've got the timing clock built in, right? So you can actually time laps, stuff like that, right?
It's built in 8-track, factory 8-track.
Factory 8-track down there. It's an auto. I'm also noticing that we've got full gauges. So we've got an actual temperature gauge, and yep, that's a tack over there. 8,000 RPM, maybe once. I wouldn't try that too much, but it's beautiful in here.
Only 3% of all the Mustangs came with the swing away wheel.
Okay, so we got Rod wedged into the Mustang here.
Fits real good.
She's a snug fit for somebody tall. So this has got that factory slide away steering column.
I think they call it tilt away, but we'll check the Marty report on it.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see how it works. So right now it's locked into place, right? And you can still tilt it with this, right? So you can actually still tilt it up and down a little bit, right? So you can choose that, right? Okay, so that's manual. So if we fire the car up and you go for a drive and you're rocking and rolling, yeehaw, and you're all done, you put the car, you shut it off. Then what?
Then you want to get out.
Okay.
Open up the door.
Open up the door.
Then you click that once.
Look at that.
And it's tilt away.
Tilt away.
And it keeps it tilted because it won't lock into place.
Right.
Until you shut the door.
And then when you fire the car back up, vacuum picks back up, and it actually clicks it back into place.
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet?
Makes guys like me easier to get out.
Exactly. And back there, the fold-away seat.
Yep.
All the carpets are new. The seats are all redone. I like the red accent too, you know, to match that. It's beautiful. Wow. Fold-away steering wheel. That's really cool.
Look at the trunk. We get the factory color. Still has it in the trunk. See the gas tank and everything, but that green that you see,
Yeah. Oh, down there. Look at that.
that's the factory color.
Sort of it's a little bit minty, not really, but a little bit,
It's
you know?
a cool color. It looks good with the black accents on the stripe.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was a flop down sort of hatch access too that you could get through there.
Full diver seats and the
Yep.
whole thing.
That's awesome. Fantastic. So this thing is going to go right back to original.
Right back to original, yeah.
And I mean, already the job's 3/4 done with, you know.
Super good start. Hard car to find and well documented.
Yeah. Amazing. That is one sweet Mustang. You know, it's so close to being almost done. And just a few more details to go, man.
Yeah, it'd be I like it the way it is.
Yeah.
But it'd be killer if it was
Yeah, right.
some new paint on it.
Yeah. And it's going to go back to the original color,
Yes, it is going back to the original color.
which is going to look really sharp. Awesome.
I like that color.
Yeah.
I like green though.
Yeah. So that's just what's new here right now. I mean, sold already, right? So it doesn't even help us. What is coming? There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, we're just on the phone right now as we're just trying to get a deal done here. Got a 66 Cheval, hopefully coming. I'm pretty sure it's done.
Okay.
Another 69 Camaro.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we're getting picked up a 71 Duster. Oh, it's a killer car.
Really?
Killer low deck 426 wedge. Awesome car. And 69 Firebird, black, big block.
Plus, if you saw our last video, you would have seen a really cool lowered Jimmy.
Oh yeah, that's coming. It's
That's
just about
coming,
done, yeah.
just about finished, right? At the shop.
That'll be here Monday or Tuesday probably. Yeah.
And then that Camaro that we shot, already gone.
It's already been delivered.
Delivered. Wow. Didn't even make it to the showroom.
Nope.
That was a beautiful car. It's a good thing we got to see it when we did.
And there's another Camaro coming, 69.
Wow. Like you always say about those Camaros.
It might be sold before it even gets here.
So if you're interested, go to rodshotrods.ca and don't hesitate. Some pretty cool stuff coming. Again, check out the website and thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time at Hot Rod Hangout.